Hi, welcome to another FlyPaper Academy video. My name is Nick Fredericks, and in this video, we are going to go through how to add activities to PlanScan in two different ways. One is uploading our activities from an Excel upload template that you can give to your subcontractors to fill out, and the other way is just using our online interface. So there's a couple things that need to be set up in your project before you upload activities. The first is you need to add the companies that you want to make activities for to the project that you're in. So I'm going to open this up and go to Project Admin here, and then go to the Users tab within Project Admin. You can see in this project, I have already set up all of the companies that I need, but if you were to do this from the start, all you have to do is hit Add Company and type in the name of that company and hit Done. And that will add them to the list here. And now you do have a couple more things that you can do. These are not required, but if you do want your printed out sticky notes to have the correct colors on them and the logos of your companies, you do need to go into each one of those companies and click on the little paint bucket, which will allow you to assign a color to that company. And then also you can click on the photo button here, which allows you to upload a logo for that company. And after doing that, now whenever you print an activity for those companies, they will be printed with that color and that logo. One more setup that you need to do within Project Admin, I'm going to stay in Project Admin here, is you have to go to the Settings tab and you need to add some areas for your project. So I already pre-filled out the areas for this project, but those are also easy to add as well. All you have to do is click on the Add button and it will allow you to add an area to this project. You can also add a hierarchy to your areas, so you can drag and drop these areas so that they are nested, so that they're underneath other areas if you want to. So you can kind of build out that hierarchy of your areas. So now with those two things already defined in your project, you are now ready to create activities. So I'm going to go to PlanScan here. And you can see that in this project, there's nothing on my timeline. I have no activities. Even if I go to the All Activities tab here, you'll see that there are no activities. So you have a few options here. One is you can just create an activity straight from the interface. So if I hit create, it gives me the ability to, give that activity a company, a title, an area, crew size, and duration. Those are the required fields for any new activity that you're creating. You can go through this and keep adding new activities if you want to. So I'm just going to add one for, say, Bart Mel Builders. I'm just going to make this a test activity. And you can see now as I'm starting to fill in the activity that it is telling me that I also need to fill in the area for this activity, and I also need to fill in the crew size for this activity and the duration. And the duration is in days. So now that I have filled in all those things, you can see that I have a green check mark here, and that is telling me that this activity has been saved. And you can see even behind this dialog here that that activity is now shown up in the activities list. So if I open up that activities list, you can see that activity here, and I can edit it further if I want to. The other way that you can kind of bulk add activities to PlanScan is through the activity upload templates. So once you've already added your companies and those areas to your project, you can go to this download button here and choose activity upload template. When you do that, it will give you an Excel spreadsheet, which I will open up here now that I've downloaded it, that you can fill out if you want to, and you can also give to your subcontractors for them to fill out their activities before you do a pull planning session. So they need to also give the same things: a title, an area, a company, a crew size, and a duration. And you can see in this Excel template, we have added drop downs for all of the areas that you've already predefined in your project so that they can pick from those areas that you've already defined. And they can also pick their company name from the company name drop down as well. So to show an example of this, I'm just going to copy and paste some activities into here that I've already got pre-made. So I've got a bunch of activities here for this company called All State Flooring. and I'm going to save that Excel template. So in this example, you would have sent this upload template to Allstate Flooring, the representative there. They would fill this out, and then you would get it back. And what you would do from then is you just click on upload here. And then it's asking you to provide it a file. I will open that file from my downloads here and hit continue. It's telling me that the file was determined to be a standard Excel export, and it's already mapped the columns to the actual fields inside of PlanScan. So the description column was mapped to the description field and so on. So you can just hit continue on this. And now you can see all of those activities are shown to me that it's going to create them all inside of PlanScan. So here you have the ability to edit this list if you want to beforehand. But in this example, I'm just going to hit save, and that's going to create all those activities for me. So it's telling me it has created 20 of 20 activities that have been created successfully. And I can see now within my activities tab here that Allstate Flooring has all of these 20 activities already built into it. So you can see 4 in the grid, and then I can keep moving on the pages if I want to see the rest. And also, just to note, you do also have this list view. So if I want to switch to the list view, I can see them all in a quick list like this rather than in those cards in that grid view. You can also see that the timeline still does not have any activities on it, and that's because none of these activities are scheduled. You can see that they're all unscheduled currently. To schedule them, you can do that right through the interface if you want to. You can add start and end dates, but in order to do a real pull planning session from here, you would go to print those activities out onto sticky note paper. You'll go to print, and then you would print your activities here. So we'll have an entire video showing you kind of going in depth on how to print onto the sticky note paper. So check that out for a link in the description of this video. And that pretty much takes me through all of the process of the ways of adding activities to PlanScan. Thanks, and have a great day.